And good evening and welcome to Hunt Gymnasium, where the Sacred Heart Knights will take on our Jackson Christian School Eagles. These two teams are the top two teams in the district right now. A big victory cemented by the Eagles grabbed second place. The Sacred Heart Knights are 9-1. We're 8-2. Brian Bullard, Coach Joe Holloway here on the BallGame Blitz Network, along with Summer, our director, Eric, and Chris will be doing the camera work for you. This is a big one. We say a lot of them are big, but Brian, this is big. 8-2 versus 9-1.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better, Coach. You pull out a win against Trinity there Friday night. Very exciting game, and pull within a half game or a game of Sacred Heart, and with an opportunity to jump into first place with just a couple games to go. And that's where, if you ask Coach Theismann to start the year where he would like to be, he's jumping over the moon, ecstatic about where his team is right now. And tonight's a tough test. We know that. And, just having this opportunity to come in and get a first place seed going into the tournament would be huge for seeding and home games and all the stuff. And I don't know enough about the buys and all that stuff. We should probably study up on that. We're getting close. But just a big-time game tonight.
What little I do know about the buys is first and second place probably won't play till the semifinal round. We know they don't play in the quarterfinals, and if there's any opening or play-in games, they avoid those and almost have an automatic trip to the region tournament. Last time, 36-35.
Yeah.
Both teams to this point in the season, Jackson Christian averages 52.4 points a game. Sacred Heart, a healthy 66.4. Neither team even cracked the 40s in that one. There was a lot of defense played. Is it defense tonight or offense?
You have to figure that, what we're going to do. We're going to get after them in the man-to-man. I would expect that they are going to stay in that zone. They went to the zone to start the game last time and kind of stymied us there. And in the second half, they switched to a little bit of a press. But Coach Beauregard got back in the zone there late. And when you hold a team to 35, I have a good feeling that we'll see that zone again. And so the good news is, Coach, we face it just about every game at this point. We struggle to shoot it from deep sometimes, so we run into that zone. But our guys are starting to figure out the short corner, figure out the high post, loop action, all the screens, all those things. And so we're prepared for it. It's a different zone. It's more athletic. It's long. It's athletic, and they get after it. So we can't be lazy with their passes, and we have to take care of the basketball.
It reminds me a little bit, and correct me if you think it's different. It looks a little bit like Jim Boeheim's Syracuse zone. They use their length. They get out there. They take your passing lanes away. But don't go to sleep. If you make one of those little nice passes or a Mickey Mouse pass or something, they're going to eat that pass alive.
Yeah, and they are extended. It does get out. They do want to cause some turnovers with it, and you just have to be strong with the ball. And as Coach Meyer, Coach Shelton, all those guys say from that tree, you got to fake a pass to make one, and so we have to do that tonight.
Absolutely. Two of the fine young coaches in America going head-to-head also with each other. We're starting, and from now on, pregame will be 20 minutes before the start of the game, unless somebody pulls a fast one. You're on the BallGame Blitz, Worthy Road Studios. You can find this game live. You got time to call 5 people and tell them it's on Jackson Christian's Facebook. It'll be archived on the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios YouTube page, where they have a network and a new show coming up starting Saturday, February 11th. But we're going to take a first time out, and we're going to let Summer take us into it.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
We are back here on the BallGame Blitz Network with Jackson Christian Basketball on the Jackson Christian Facebook page, brought to you and produced by Worthy Road Studios. Summer Sturgis will be our director tonight. As we told you, we've got two of the great cameramen, Christopher Reasons and Eric Inman. So we're going to have a great basketball game tonight. Brian and I are going to talk to you a little bit about the tournament situation in just a moment, but let me inform you of a few things that are happening. This is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2022, and that includes the BallGame Blitz Network, which is part of Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz game show will be prohibited without the written consent, and that's the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. The pregame show is always brought to you by Great American Sports, where you get not only great Eagle merchandise, but you can get any schools, any sport, even the little fella sport. Baseball, softball, the football comes through. Great American Sports. The big guy sports come through there too. And they can get you anything you need. Go by and see Ben, Wesley, Freeman, and the rest of the staff there. Other high schools covered by the BallGame Blitz is USJ, TCA, Peabody, also Union University, and they have every sport Union University has. And again, I keep emphasizing the network because you don't realize what is fixing to happen to you. The most electrifying show in sports entertainment on Saturdays is coming, the Lightning Sports Show. It's going to be higher voltage than it was in its previous form. It will be with it 9 to 11 every Friday, or Saturday actually, starting on February the 11th. Now, Brian, we've got an interesting setup. We're playing the first place team, but we're the second place team. In the tournament, if we hold this position, we're going to get a bye. The winner of tonight's game, if it's us, could throw this thing into a three-way tie. And give the fans your evaluation of the tournament and where everybody is placed right now in the boys.
Yeah, and on the boys' side, you're looking at Sacred in the 1 seed right now, with Jackson Christian being the 2, TCA, us bumping them down to 3, and then USJ is not far behind there at the 4. So there still could be some shake-up, still 3 games to play as our boys are taking the floor right now. But there's still 3 games to play. A lot of stuff can happen. We got to go 2 games. We can't look ahead, but after this one, we go 2 games on the road, which is always hard to do in the district. Got to go to Memphis. So, you know, we're focused on this one tonight, and we just have to play the best that we can and try to put ourselves in the best spot come tournament time.
Now, if we were to, and I hate to use the word, leaves a bad taste in my mouth, lose, the worst we can be is tied with TCA, and we have the tiebreaker because we've beaten them twice head-to-head.
That's right.
Now, down the tournament-wise, it will start. I have not gotten a chance to talk to Kyle, and Jason Shelton and I were checking weather and all that. Where is the district tournament held after the first round? You always play on the road in the first round unless you're one of the top 4 seeds.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I don't know that right off the top of my head. I'll have to do some digging and some research, and we'll have all that information on Friday's broadcast there from Tipton Rosemark. So I don't want to say anything that's incorrect.
Yeah, I'm like you.
And so we'll have all that. I'll sit down with Kyle, with Coach Teichman, and get all that figured out, and we'll have some more details for that.
And we'll figure out in the next couple of days where the region tournament's going to be held. That's important, too. Usually the first round of the region, though, is at the higher seed school, and that's an important one to really get. The Knights have taken the floor. Of course, our young men have already been out on the floor getting used to different goals, and it's a different feel. How important is going to be three-point shooting for us tonight, Brian?
Yeah, to get them to come out of that painted area a little bit and respect the three, we're going to have to knock some down. And if you go back to TCA, I think Jaden made a 3 early, DJ made a 3 early, and it started spreading that zone out a little bit, and we started being able to get the ball to the high post and even throwing a lob there to Jalen Mosley inside. And so that'll be important tonight. We'll have to knock down some shots. They've got to come out and respect us, and part of that is just making shots, Coach.
You're absolutely right. How important is it to slow Malachi Chavis down? He's the one that hit the 2, but he's actually their leading scorer at 12.3 points a game.
Yeah, he's a great player. Super athletic, really good inside, very decisive with the basketball. We took the lead, and then he came down and didn't waste any time and took it right back for them. You know he's going to be fired up and ready to go. AJ Mormon, the point guard, he's the gas that makes it all go, Coach. We got to make sure that we get back and we force them to take hard shots and not give them up easy transitions.
And A.J. Mormon averaging 11.5. They've got a young man that I've only seen him the one time we played, because usually I get out and scout a little bit myself like a coach. We've got a young man named Ron Brisbane that we've got to stop. He averages 11.5, and he had a couple of shots, but we got them in foul trouble at our place. We got to get them in foul trouble again.
Yeah, that's huge. Brisbane's a really good player, good post presence, super strong, and does a really good job inside. And so that's a tough matchup that we'll have to deal with as well.
Keep an eye on number 0. That's Andre Bell. He can motor and make things happen, but we got to have a big game. Jalen Mosley's going to give you a great board game and do some things inside. But I thought, when I talked to Kyle, he felt like his bench really gave him some good minutes the other night, but we got to have even better minutes tonight.
Yeah, we have to have guys come in and take care of the basketball and be able to relieve some pressure off Aiden Shaw. And even if we can have a few possessions where Aiden doesn't have to bring it up, that we can Mason Vaughn can, or even Ridgely at a 4 spot can still bring the ball up the floor. And so, you know, we have to be able to give him a few breaks there whenever we can. Zach Creasy, he's trying to get back with that back injury, and so we need him to help us take care of the ball as well.
Are the 2 men we can't have get in foul trouble, Aiden Shaw and DJ Traylor? We don't need anybody in foul trouble, but we cannot afford those 2. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that's right, Coach. DJ is going to be on Mormon more than likely, and Aiden, is our motor on offense. Everything runs through him, and so it's important that those guys stay on the floor, and we're full strength ahead, 3rd and 4th quarter.
Let's take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have more on the Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. we offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with elite dental care, and let your smile say it all.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
We are back on the pregame show brought to you by Great American Sports, and it is loud in here. You can hear the music. Brian, we got to avoid a third quarter like we had at our house, and we want more of the fourth quarters. We got outscored 20-8, I believe. Yes, 20-8 in that third quarter, but we came back and outscored them 15-5 in the fourth. Came up one short.
Absolutely, Coach. We were fortunate to be back in the position we were in to take back the lead before Chavis hit the shot. But the big thing for them is they're a momentum team, and we want to make sure that we don't give up those big runs, that we try to get back on defense. We got to find shooters. They have some streaky shooters that can put the ball in the basket. And just avoiding those quarters like that will give us a better chance so we don't have to try to come back there in the fourth quarter. Transition
defense so important tonight. And you've got two good teams. The number one team in the district, Sacred Heart, at 9-1, going against the 8-2 Jackson Christian School Eagles, who hold second place. Big game being played. Matter of fact, the boys' game's probably being played now at Tipton Rosemark. And we're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, you'll hear the golden voice of Brian Bullard with the starting lineups for both teams.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson. The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood, fungus, and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
And you heard the public address announcer. And we're going to take a break here as we enjoy America's favorite tune.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And we are back. Here's Brian Bullard.
And the starters for your Eagles. Number 1, Aiden Shaw. Number 2, senior DJ Traylor. Number 5, sophomore Jay Mosley. Number 23, junior Ridgely Reagan. And the final starter, he's a senior, number 33, Jaden Irvin. Eagles coached by Coach Kyle Teichman, assisted by Ryan Yates and Drew Pirtle.
And now, starting for the Sacred Heart Jesus Knights, starting at shooting guard, a 6'1" junior,
Number 0, Andre Bell.
starting at small forward, a 6'3", 200-pound junior,
Number 1, Malachi Chavis.
starting at center, 6'7" senior,
Number 2,
2,
Kel Turner. Number 5, AJ Mormon. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Knights is number 11, Ron Brisbane. Knights coached by Nick Beauregard. Coach?
And they are dapperly attired in their home white, where we are in our big blue uniforms. Let's see if DJ or Mosley will jump tonight. We know they alternate jumping, or at least the Sacred Heart team does. Mosley has, since he started the starting position, I think, Brian, he's jumped every time for us. He's a jumping jack. Could be called a Windex man, meaning he cleans the boards and he gets up there. We've had a couple of lobs to him this year, and he ended the game the other night with a flush dunk, and it was a flush.
Absolutely. What a way to cap that night off. And he'll have to jump quick. I'm assuming he's going to go against Turner or Brisbane here, and it looks like Turner, Coach. He's long and athletic.
He is, Turner, Cale Turner. So we're just about ready for basketball. Mona Miller, the senior official here tonight, will throw it up, one of the good ones. She referees college basketball also. They control the tip. Both teams really in a defensive tip then. And the Eagles, I don't have to tell you, but I will. They play man-to-man defense. And we switch. They run a little dribble weave on us. Traylor comes up with it, and he starts with another good defensive game, Brian.
Good start there, and it looks like they're going to be in man as well, Coach.
They have decided they will come man. And here goes Aiden Shaw. His shot may have been hit. They run, good transition. They'll shoot from the left wing. It bounces off. We get the rebound. And Shaw was Sky King then. People forget Sky King. That was an old show about a guy that flew an airplane, was kind of a heroic guy. Aiden could fit that. Here's Ridgely Reagan, who's given us some great minutes this year. Didn't start the season, but came off the bench. Now he's a regular starter. Inside, Ridgely's got it. His twisting one-hander is up and in.
I like that matchup there for Ridgely in the post, Coach. We'll see if we go back to that.
We make him milk it. Look at Jaden Irvin get his hands in the passing line because they like that baseline pass to get a 3 off of. Be Sacred Heart ball, the Knights ball out of bounds. A.J. Mormon to inbound for them. They go 1-4 across. We'll screen, try to roll back in. We let them have it in the corner, but they didn't get a good shot off of it. We're ball hawking, ball you man, and we keep an eye on our man, but out of the corner, our dribblers or their dribblers. Look at DJ, may get his second steal of the night, and we'll still get the turnover. But you got to give DJ Traylor a lot of credit on that one.
Great job by DJ. And sometimes you don't go after it, but he went after it and forced Mormon to go after it, and we got the ball, Coach.
Absolutely, inbounded into the backcourt. Aiden Shaw will look it over. He gets smoother every ball game at point guard. He can also move and play the wing. Here's the pass. We had a good idea. They recognized it at the last second, knocked it away.
Yeah, I'd like to see him show the corner pass and then throw that up.
Well, you said it earlier in the pregame, you fake a pass to make a pass.
That's right.
Coach Meyer would be real happy. That's got to be a foul, yes. And that was what hurt Brisbane in the first game as he got himself in foul trouble. Yeah. First team foul.
Coach Beauregard can't be happy with that one. He just a cheap one away from the basket.
I've known Nick since he was a player down at Bolivar in junior high, and trust me, he is not happy. He's got a stoic face right now, but he wasn't happy about that. A little dribble weave action outside. Irvin with the basketball, reverse pivot, looked. Originally started to go back door, but we didn't have anything good. This is Jalen, and they'll say he walked.
Oh, he was stuck. He was going to walk, but I guess they saw that before maybe.
Sometimes you anticipate. And we pick up at half court. Man, this is Mormon. This is a good matchup, Mormon versus DJ Traylor. There's Mosley into the passing lane. He nearly had one. Interesting, they have taken Cale Turner, and now they're going to put him back in the lane area. He's about 6'7". That time we lost concentration. And looks like Bell got a bucket.
Yeah, we fell asleep, Coach, underneath.
As they said on Kung Fu, focus, Grasshopper. Here's the backdoor cut, but we were going the opposite direction. Shaw wants to stop and pop. He does. 14-footer up. Missed that one. And let's see who they say the rebound was last touched. Or was there a foul on that? Mona may be signaling a foul. And that will get us going over the back. It's on Mosley. And now Mosley needs to stay out of foul trouble also early. I failed to mention that earlier. That's his first, team first.
I'd like to see him protect our jump shooter there, Coach. I think Aiden got fouled.
Yes. Nice wraparound pass. They left it short, but we let them get the rebound. And in our hustle, we kind of took ourselves out of the play, but that's a hustle takeout. They lead 4-2. That's Sacred Heart. Both teams going man tonight. We thought they might go 2-3 zone again. Shaw wants to go up. He puts the man in the paratrooper club. It rolls in. And he put his guy in the paratrooper club. They're quickly into the forecourt. Brian, transition defense is going to be important.
Yeah, we can't waste time. We got to get back.
That's a lot of traveling music, as Jackie Gleason would say then. And any of you young people listening out there, go back and find some old films. Sometimes Steve Beverly, who's also one of Worthy Road's announcers, will tell you and show you some Jackie Gleason films. He was a great entertainer. And they're going to put the full court press on us now. It's man, but they'll run and jump any chance they get or double out of it. Not truly a run and jump. They'll just go ahead and straight out double. And we lose it, and we can pick it up because they touched it. Shaw gets it quickly to Ridgely Reagan. He made the shot fake. Shaw dribbles in, loses it. We're going to give it to Shaw. He's going to go up, and I thought he got body fouled myself. Check it out when you watch the replay on the YouTube. You can even run it back at home. A little yo-yo move off. Turner was up there high, but we still got the rebound. Quickly into the forecourt. Traylor left wing, or actually left baseline. Irvin comes out. Right wing, we run a cutter on a circle route. Some people call it a curl cut. Mosley And I thought they were, I know he leaned in, but you can't cut a airbound shooter.
Us, yeah.
Score 6-4, as you can see on the Thompson and Smith scoreboard. I forgot I don't have a monitor. I always like to check it when I'm doing that. But we're at Sacred Heart tonight, not our normal setup. We did a good job defending it. Can Jalen get it? It's going to hit the ceiling, and since he touched it last, it'll belong to Sacred Heart. Good effort.
Yeah, great effort. I thought I was going to get stuck up there, Coach.
Yeah.
And smart to throw it up and give our guys a chance instead of saving it underneath.
Well, you know, those two black pipes, if you saw them in there, those are actually expandable, and if you take the air out of them, they will collapse a little bit, but when the air comes back through, they do. It's 2 subs in for us, Zane White and Zach Creasy. And Zane is going to give, and this is a good move because Jalen's got that one foul early, and maybe we can buy some minutes here.
We're trying to steal the ball right here, Coach. It's their ball, but the officials are a little bit confused.
Well, you got one of the best. Like I said, Mona not only referees college. Did you know she didn't want to be an official when Fred Baker talked to her about trying it? And this is the correct way.
Yeah.
We may pull for the Eagles, but we will tell you the truth. Lobbed in, knocked away by Ridgely Reagan. If they call, I don't like it. That is Ridgely's first foul. Here's the shot up and good, and that is a 3 by number 2. That is Turner. They have retaken the lead. Here comes Shaw looking it over. We have some baseline screens in action. Zane White comes outside, makes his pass, basket cut. Here's a second basket cut to Traylor, and this time it's blocked by Turner. And that's all that DJ could do that because he got in the air. He couldn't jump stop without traveling. Into Ridgely Reagan, who's a jumping jack himself. He got fouled on the hand, but referees can't see those fouls like that, Brian.
Yeah, a lot of contact there. Good defense getting back.
DJ, and I think I figured out the tone is going to be physical tonight. 7-6, the Knights lead the Eagles. There's a back door, but they had a defender because they're not going out and chasing some of our guys. They play it like it's almost a one-man zone. We run a box formation, got some screens, nice play. Ridgely Reagan has mastered the contortionist shot for his 4th point and the lead.
He's going to be big, Coach, because he's long enough to get those shots off inside.
And he comes from a very good athletic family. 2:30, as you see on the Thompson and Smith scoreboard, left in this quarter. And Turner almost got away. Zach cut him off. And that one rolled over the rim. And they'll take the lead back at 9-8.
That's good defense, just a better shot.
They're going to pressure all night. Here comes Shaw. This is to his advantage, though. He like Zane White wants to go up, kicks it out. Zach Creasy's shot's going to be off. May have gotten tipped, too. They are quickly in the forecourt. Launch a 3 from the right wing off. There's Ridgely Reagan. He's been busy tonight. Kyle gives some advice to Shaw. Shaw slows it up like a good guard would. Here's Zach Creasy. Pivots. There's the back door. And where's the foul? Now, they hit him. Now they get the late foul. It is physical, Brian.
It is, and that's a good job there using the shot fake and a good rebound there by Ridgely Reagan.
Chavis gets their second team foul. At the line will be Reagan for 2. He's had 4 points tonight, has not been to the free throw line, as we've not shot a free throw yet for either team. First one is up, shot it, got it. It's a tie ball game at 9. Second tie of the night, was tied at 2. We got 2 men back. They have 2 back. Ridgely's shot is good. And Mosley will check in for him. And we've taken the lead back at 10-9. I like the play, Brian.
Yeah, I like that. And to get Ridgely the rest here, take Jay out for a few minutes and hopefully he doesn't pick up a second foul. Now he's ready to go.
Now it's up to the young men to adjust. And Mosley's going to come right back in and get his second foul, an unfortunate one. Idea was good, but you got to pick a path about an arm's length ahead of somebody to knock it away.
Yeah, and that's tough. I was just talking about that, and as soon as I did it, I jinxed him, and he picked up the second one there.
Now it looks like the rifleman, Gage Boykin, has checked in. Now, the other night, he played some great defense because I'll tell you what, he had to guard Will Keltner part of that night.
Yeah, we're going to have Gage active and getting rebounds and steals and all the things that he does well.
Gage, a strong gentleman, may give away an inch or two to Malachi Chavis down there. Well, that's not Chavis. It looks like Gaines has come into the ball game.
That is 13.
And they will get Gage for that, but he didn't give any ground.
Yeah, we're going to have to be physical. We're going to have to challenge them and beat them to the spot, and they're trying to get that post entry. We've got to make sure we're in help side.
Yep, 4 team fouls on Jackson Christian. Now they throw the lob. Gage will break down. There's the hop, the skip. He walked. Great call so far. I cannot fault him. You just got to adjust like I talk about.
Yeah.
Each official has his own set of calls, and early in the game you are adjusting. And they're going to try to windmill our players a little bit. That's a zone press. And I think it was going down, and you can see it at home later. You could run it back tonight. It's off, and Boykin gets the rebound.
Coach, that's an obvious call.
Yes, it was missed, and one of the outer officials has to help on that one. Boykin with it, right wing, skips it across. Traylor's got time for the three. He lets it go, just had a crook in his arm. He got to let it go and put that hand in the cookie jar. Quick transition, we block it, but now they're going to call the body foul on us. They say it was with a hand. There was no hand foul, it was a body foul. Now that's a foul Aiden doesn't need, 5th team foul. At the line, number 5, A.J. Mormon. He hasn't scored in this contest, left-handed shooter. First shot up, a nice shot and good. It's tied at 10, 3rd tie of the night. We're getting a little early foul trouble now. It's not bad, but we got them all in the first quarter here that we've got. Second shot, shot it, got it. They take a 1-point lead at 11-10. And they will bring number 4 into the contest, Keelan Johnson. He's a junior. Gaines is a junior that came in. He's got good length on him. Now they'll match up to us, but again, they'll try to trap the first opportunity they get. Thought maybe Bell had gone into Mason Vaughn, who has come in for us back. He steps through the trap and gets the pass through. Shaw is a popular character. Everybody on Sacred Heart knows where he is. He goes up, leaves it a little short. Boykin fights for it. He wants to go up. Falling away, the strong young man goes up, and he's strong. You know how strong he is. He played football for you.
Great job by Gage, collecting himself, hitting the fadeaway.
Yes. Oh, I saw a nice elbow planted. Bell shot short. They get the rebound, but they can't. Time runs out. Jackson Christian has the lead at the end of one quarter play, 12-11 on the BallGame Blitz Network and Jackson Christian Schools Facebook. Let's take that time out.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag, filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
And we are back. And interesting, Brian, your assessment of the first quarter.
Coach, 12 points, holding them to 11. Coach Teichman probably pleased with our effort. The only thing I think they've had a couple easy baskets. The one underneath where we got lost on the inbounds play, and then the transition 3 where we didn't quite run back. But right now we're making them shoot tough challenge shots and doing a pretty good job handling the basketball.
And we'll inbound. Originally, Reagan was our leading scorer with 6 in that first quarter of play. Their leading scorer was Turner, K.L. Turner, with 5. And you're right, a couple of giveaway baskets that we don't usually give up. We just lost focus. It's a good matchup here. Got Chavis and Shaw. Now here comes Zane. Now he got rid of the count. They're hard in our passing lane. What DJ's got to do is ease up and step into that. He'll get fouled because they'll come over the top of you. Oops, we forgot something, the basketball. And Chavis is going to dunk it. His 4th point. And that sends the crowd wild. They take the lead back at 13-12. And Coach gets a timeout, which is a good one. With the score 13-12 in favor of the Knights, let's take a timeout.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night. This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
We're back. Brian, do you think that Coach told them to step up and meet those passes a little better?
Yes, and they're going to come trap, so we got to make sure that we come to the ball.
Absolutely. Originally pops out. We probably will go with a version of 5 out, 1 under, some screen downs. Count not on originally. He's going to go to the hole. Man, do you see the action and the spin? His 8th point, he's having a big night.
Coach, if he can keep that up and give us a secondary score, that's huge.
It is. Here's the 3 up, and it's 3 down. And Chavis is on fire now. He's got 5 in this quarter alone, 7 for the night as they take a 2-point lead. They're going to trap Shaw everywhere he goes. Zane White leaves it a little short. Nice shot, though. And they are quickly into the forecourt pushing it. We block it. Okay, I'm going to say the magic word, consistency.
Yeah.
Call it the same on both ends.
Yeah, we cannot stand. We got to make sure that we get out and get back in transition.
Mormon's at the line. He's 2 for 2 tonight. He's a good free throw shooter for them. And as I say that, he misses that one. But he, as you saw him a while ago drill it, didn't quite follow through, and it went towards the back of the rim and bounced off.
Important free throw block out. Sorry to cut you off, Coach.
Yep, oh, that's okay. They went over the back and got away with it, and we blocked it out of bounds. And that's not one of those, you can go over the back without a foul, but we jumped and we had contact. They'll go 1-4 across. They'll go to the lob to Turner. And Zane knocks it away, gets the steal, gives it to DJ. And DJ looked like man of war breaking out of there. Well, originally wanted to crank that 3, and as hot as he's been, I might have bet on it. The skip across to DJ, back to Shaw. And Shaw goes up, off balance, may have gotten it partially blocked. And Irvin, good job with the rebound. He put them in the paratrooper club and got fouled.
Yeah, nice job. When they're all going to converge on him, the backside rebounds are going to be there, and so we need to make sure we attack the backside strong, Coach. We should get plenty of rebounds on that side.
That's Brisbane's 2nd foul, 3rd team foul. First shot up, a little flat, and rolled off the rim. Austin Volk's coming in for them, and the rifleman, Gage Boykin, to come back in for Zane White. Jaden Irvin, the senior, with his 2nd attempt. Shot up, rolls off the rim. We got it back. Ridgely Reagan, his shot rolls off. He gets his own rebound. He's fouled. Boy, Ridgely is a man possessed tonight.
Yeah, there was 2 or 3 fouls in there, Coach, and glad we got that one there. He made his last 2. Like to see him knock these 2 free throws down. Just a big possession for us.
Yeah, Ridgely Reagan has 8 points tonight, and that foul on 13, that's Justin Gaines, the junior. And we hit the back of the iron. Now, we've got to have these charity tosses.
You can tell when he pushes it a little strong.
Good point. Watch the push. Zach Creasy at the table. Second one, we've missed, what, 4 in a row?
Yep.
As a team, we can't do that. Good effort. Comes out of behind the back dribble. Shaw is he's laying it up, and he's smart. His 4th point, and we're back to a tie.
Good job in transition. Now we got to play.
And we got to rotate over quicker. Balk shot off the rim, and the rifleman gets the rebound. And if you don't know who it is, it's because of his quarterback play, Gage Boykin. Austin Kelly will finish the season because of injuries and stuff, and as a quarterback did a good job. Here's Reagan. He's got 3 up just off the back, and they get the rebound very quickly. And that was Johnson getting it out. Mormon pushed it. Running one-hander is going to go up. Valk's had inside position. Reagan's got it, tiptoeing the line, and his pass. Oh, Aiden was great to get that back.
A good job keeping it under control.
They'll switch just about everything, but they won't Chavis on Shaw anyway. And great job, body control by Shaw.
Yeah, I hope he didn't hurt himself. He's grimacing a little bit, Coach.
Yes, he is. And he's already wearing that sleeve on his leg.
He may just be worn out.
Yeah, he's worn out, but he's tired, and they'll probably get Gage on 4. Gage had a good idea, but Mormon was wise and pivoted.
Yeah, I agree with the foul, but you also have an official sitting right here looking at it.
Yeah.
Well,
this is a young man that didn't call the body foul down here where we got mugged. This will be 1-1.
We definitely fouled. We earned it.
Yeah. Zane White back in. We'll see who else. Mosley no, they hadn't brought him off the bench yet. Let's see, Reagan, White, DJ, Creasy, and Shaw. Mormon at the line for 1, and if he hits it, the bonus. First one up, shot it, got it. Mormon makes it 17. He can tie this contest up at 18. Eyes it, tries it, and he buys it, so we're tied at 18. You know, we had 13 ties in the last ball game. We're headed that way. Here's Creasy. He's going to take it to the hole. A little hard, but guess who's there? Zane White. We didn't hold on the rebound. We got 2 good shots, though, at the bucket.
Yeah, we got to convert those.
Crossover, beats DJ, and he blocks it from behind. Valks gets it. His shot's blocked. They come out of it with it. Shot up off the iron, and Bell got it, and he probably got fouled. And Bell will get 2 free throws.
It's going to be a fight, Coach. It's going to be a war in there, and we have to make sure that all 5 blue jerseys are attacking the rebounds.
You're right. Shaw gets his second foul, which is an item with 4:21 left. We'd love for him to have gotten that second foul a little later than this. 2 shots for Bell. Bell had 2 in the first quarter. That gives him his 3rd point. Breaks the tie. Knights lead by 1 over the Eagles. 4:21 on your Thompson-Smith scoreboard left in the second quarter. Second shot up, rolls around, rolls out, and Ridgely Reagan has another rebound. Now they are trying to keep Aiden from handling the ball now. Zach lost that one to Johnson. Johnson will. They could get an intentional. I thought they would on that one. So it'll be 2 shots, and Sacred Heart will get the basketball. Keelan Johnson will be at the line with 2, and then Sacred Heart gets the ball. Veteran officials will make that call.
And I can see what he's doing, but he's got to make a better play on the ball there. He can't grab him around the waist.
Just go for a back tip.
Yeah. And hopefully you get the foul called, but, you know, you can't compound a mistake with another one, so we'll see.
And that United States steel shot fell off the steel. Second one by Johnson. Shot it, and that one was smooth. 2-point lead, and they get the basketball, they being the Knights of Sacred Heart. Valks will inbound for them. His dad, one of my former players, long time ago. This is Mormon, gets a high screen. We switch it. We didn't jump that one, so we mix it up. Mormon floater off the back of the iron, tip up, no good. There's got to be a foul on number 2, and that would be Turner.
Yeah, that's what we got to have. If we box out, they've got to protect us on that call right there.
Only 2 team fouls. That's the first one on Turner, and he is a big guy as far as height. We get it to Traylor. Here's Ridgely Reagan, and they have put Turner on Ridgely now to try to slow him down. That one was one of those, well, we made something happen, but it didn't help us, and we got the count, but we get rid of it. They're always giving help on Shaw. He's free. Look at that. Little dipsy-do right there.
Coach, that's tough.
It is.
That's tough.
A little French pastry, some people would say. Here's Turner. He wanted the shot. They're going to give it off to Bell. Bell back to Mormon. Mormon will set his offense. Vaughts comes out for the high screen, and we're going to jump him this time. I saw offensive push-off. Steal by Shaw. And everybody wants Shaw's foul. What about the one over or the walk? He got rid of it in a hurry.
Yep.
Stops, pops. I thought he got fouled in the hand.
We're a little tired. We got to make sure we run.
Yep. We're a little late, and our matchups were confused, and Keelan Johnson gets his 3 and his 4th point. They hold a 3-point lead with 2:38 to go. Here is Irvin, and that one's probably going to be on Vaughts on the floor. Team 6 foul. They check Chavis back into the ball game. Turner goes out. We'll run an out-of-bounds play. Interesting. You judge for yourself. They have the basketball, Sacred Heart. They kick out. DJ's all over Bell like white on rice, but they get it to Vaughts, who wants to go to the hole. He leaves it short. We lose it. No, they're going to wave that off. He traveled. They're going to wave that call off. DJ, or actually Aiden's got it quickly to Zane White. Zane gets inside, lays it up. Nice move, Zane, Coach.
Yeah, big answer there. Good transition offense.
They're up 1, but here's a drive. Zane cuts it off. They give it to Vaughts. Vaughts gets rid of Mormon. Nice pass into Vaughts. He'll go one-on-one, but we left a guy open. Ridgely Reagan tried to come and help, and they're going to say it was out of bounds first off of Chavis.
Interesting.
This looks like Cole Varkerson getting ready to check. He is checking in. Cole, the young freshman, he has given us some good minutes. Hit some valuable free throws in one of our wins this year. 151, Shaw kicks it out. This young man's capable, just like Mason, of hitting that 3, but Shaw has it. He goes. He bounced around. Here's Cole Varkerson's 3, hits the corner of the rim. They're busting out of there. They have the numbers on us. And, there should have been a technical for grabbing unless they thought he was going to fall. We get the steal. There's no technical if he needs to grab the rim to keep from
he
falling.
Just yanked on the rim, Coach.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But that would be their excuse for not calling it. There we go, the back door. It's going to be a charge. I could tell you that was coming in. Not a shooting foul. It'll be the 9th team foul for us. If DJ could have just jump stopped, and he may have had too much momentum.
Yeah,
to jump
that was tough. He was in good position.
We're still with it. We stay man-to-man. Cole Varkerson matched up. He's got a big matchup. Johnson, a very tough young man, very strong. 2 grades ahead of him. Johnson's a junior. Cole's a freshman. You see him on the line, up the line.
That's a double dribble.
Yes. And
he moved and then did it again after he picked it up.
You're right, and it's also an offensive foul. Good job, Cole Varkerson, to hand the pass line. You cannot use that arm to get leverage, your free arm as a dribbler. You can protect. They go into the backcourt with it. Johnson to Mormon.
Probably going to trap if they come to screen.
They go a version of 1-4 low. He splits them, and that's going to be a 3-point play, and unfortunately, DJ's third foul. Mormon beat him to the left. And Irvin will have to check back in. It'll be interesting to see how Coach Teichman matches them up, because Mormon's a handful to guard.
Yeah, we're going to have to, I would say you're going to have Aiden maybe take that assignment here for the last part of the half. A.J.
Mormon trying for an old-fashioned three-point play. Shot it, and he got it. They have a lead now of 4, 35 seconds. Here comes Ridgely Reagan, and that was a nice move by Ridgely. Tried to draw that foul off of Chavis. And they're holding Shaw. Shaw wants the three, and that's more of a frustration three, and they're going to get. And interesting, that's our 10th foul, and that'll give them 2 shots. It's also Ridgely's second foul. Turner has not been to the line today. They'll get 2, though. Turner has a nice stroke there at the free throw line for his 6-point.
We need a rebound here, and we need to answer, Coach. We can't allow them to keep extending this lead.
Yes. Second one, shot it, got it. Turner now has 7. They keep the full court press. A lot of hands. This one goes through the hands of the young freshman, and there is a travel. Forget the out of bounds. He travels with his feet shuffle like that, but he did go out.
Why was he trying to save it, Coach? Did he think it was backcourt there?
I don't know.
Or he was just going out of bounds?
I guess just going out of bounds. Shaw with 13 seconds, so you got to start your offense quickly. Goes to Ridgely Reagan. He brings that. There's the back door. Oh, me. Jaden got away with the foul then. He just cleaned out. Mormon wants the 3 from the left wing. He's got the 3, and that is a big boost for them at the end of this half. A.J. Mormon with a big 3. And we will take a timeout, and when we come back, hopefully Coach Jason Shelton will be here with Brian Bullard.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle. And at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
And we're back here at Sacred Heart High School. Knights go on a run there, Coach, at the end. They're leading 31-22, joined by Dean of Students, Athletic Director, Coach Jason Shelton. Coach, what'd you see early? What'd you see late?
You get caught at the end. They do a great job of pressuring the basketball. We're not doing a good job of handling it individually. They've got a lot of sloppy switches, and we've got guys open doing the great job of slipping against the switch. But our guy with the ball isn't confident enough to get it to him. We just got to be able to see and play against the switches, get what we want, take the ball strong to the basket. Aiden's falling away on stuff when he does beat guys. If I'm going to shot fake and get a guy up in the air, I'm not shooting a fadeaway. I need to go through him at that point. See if we can get to the line. We missed 4 free throws on one possession. That makes a little bit of a difference. And then if they're not going to make the call of people, if there's going to be a jumping contest for a rebound, we're not winning it. We better get physical to some rebounds and be sure that we're keeping them from getting them, even if they're hitting on the ground, because we will not win a jumping contest as a group against this group.
That's right. We have to box out every possession, free throw rebounds too. We did a pretty good job on Mormon there, keeping him out of the paint, the point guard, and then he got us there late. Is that tired legs? Is that just lack of communication on defense? What do you think?
Well, DJ's got to control in the funnel. In the middle of the floor, he's got to control and keep him in front of him. He's going to go left every time. I'm guessing that's 5 is who you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He's going to go left every time. And DJ took the bait, and he went for the move he made going right. And then he got him, and DJ ends up with his 3rd foul because he's not controlling that guy, keeping in front of him. The man with the ball in the middle of the floor is king. It is hard to guard people that can handle it if they're in the middle of the floor, and that's where you got to be able to give help and do it. But it was such a straight line drive, we didn't get a chance to give it to him. You got to arc him out a little bit, so he's got to sit more in control than trying to pressure that guy. And DJ got a couple of steals early, guarding the ball, and he gets a little hungry and thinks he's going to get that on everybody, and it's not going to happen on the guy that's a good player.
Yeah, he's starting to reach a little. Picked up, like you said, his 3rd foul. So we'll see who draws that matchup. I'm going to say Coach Teichman's going to have to get him off that matchup there to start the second half, or he might just trust him. That he's a senior. He's going to have to make a play for us there defensively. Jalen picked up 2 early. The second one was just kind of a silly one there where he couldn't stop his momentum.
Yeah.
He ran through him. So we'll see what he brings there for us in the second half, coming back after playing maybe 2 or 3 minutes that half. Talk about Ridgely Reagan a little bit. I believe he has 8 points, and he's not a big-time scorer, but tonight doing it with his offense as well.
Well, he's just a solid player. We talk about it all the time. He plays so hard. He may not be great at just standing and shooting the basketball, but he understands how to play basketball. And he's big enough he can see. He's going to be a guy that's going to be able to make some of those passes to guys that are slipping screens and being able to get open. But look for us to spread them out even more than what they were. Try to find a couple of guys that can shoot it and put them in a corner and have an opportunity. If we get the right switch and Aiden can turn the corner, he's either going to finish or looking to pitch to a guy in the corner and shoot it a little bit. And we'll see if we can get back in this thing a little bit.
First 4 minutes, what's a must? What's a must that Coach Teichman and the assistant coaches are telling our guys to come out of this
we got to control, keep the ball in front of you. Keep the ball out of the lane, keep the ball off the top. Get them on one side of the floor and make them work that much harder to try to do something with it. Where we can set our defense. We've got to get back in transition. We're back, but it's different against these guys. You have to be on a dead sprint as soon as they get the ball and talking and matching up and finding people, because they're going to leak people out as it goes. They're going to have one or two guys that are not going to go rebound, and they're going to trust their other guys to get it, and they're going to take off. And we've got to do a better job of those guys in back, transition and talking and making the decision as to, this is not just my guy that I'm guarding, this is the most dangerous guy. I got to find him right now, and then play out of the scramble.
Absolutely, Coach. We were down 14 the first time we played these guys, came back, took the lead late. Do you think we have a good run as here to start the third quarter?
We'll see where it is. I think we do. These guys, if you're not intimidated by the size and the athleticism, that's the question. And we'll see a little bit about what these guys are made of.
Absolutely. Coach, thank you for joining us here at halftime. 31-22, Eagles are down. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with the second half.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Back on the BallGame Blitz Network, Brian Bullard, Coach Joe Holloway, along with our director Summer Sturgis, our cameramen Eric and Chris. We're bringing you a hard ball game. I know Coach Shelton had some words of wisdom for everybody.
Yeah, he talked about when Mormon has the ball in the middle of the floor, we really have to get down and play defensively and try to force him out of that straight line drive and make him go side to side, similar to a good running back.
Yeah, I'd almost like to see him go right all the time.
Yeah, and make him go right. He wants to get to that left hand, so we know what we're dealing with. We know we can play with them. We were down 14 at our place and came back and make it a game. Now we got to start. We got to start quick. We can't let them run us out of here.
Now we really need, when we get possession of it, it'll belong to the Knights first, and their leading scorer was A.J. Mormon with 10. Shaw had 8 for us. Ridgely Reagan had 8, and several others had 2. We got to watch the post-up battle. Ridgely's got to be careful because of his foul situation, and they go straight into Chavis, and we double. That's good. They kick it back out to Mormon. He'll have to reset the offense, Brian.
Yep.
It's a good job by our guys. There comes the lob. Mosley knocks away. Trouble is, Brisbane got it, and Brisbane dropped. They are hot tonight from 3.
Yeah, fortunate bounce there. We got to make sure we're scrambling, getting to the basketball.
Here comes Shaw, and we'll reset. Now he got it out of there. I was looking ahead for a pass like a coach. I thought Ridgely got fouled again. He goes up and he'll shoot 2. Actually, they caught the second foul then.
What I like about Ridgely, Coach, is his shot fake looks so much like his shot.
It does.
A lot of times young players, they try to just throw up a little quick one, and against good shot blockers, you got to show it as your shot.
Bell picks up his first foul, first team foul of the second half for Sacred Heart. And the back of the iron, I see a little crook in his arm. You put that thing and reach into that cookie jar, Ridgely. You can do it.
Follow through, knock it down.
Yeah, he hit those first free throws. That one was smooth like the first one and brings us back to within 11. Davis gets away. We make him jump. 11, Brisbane made a great effort. A lot of contact under there.
I would have been expecting a foul call there.
Me too. I'm with you, Brian, 100%. It's been an interesting game as far as physicality. Ridgely Reagan with the basketball wants to go against Struhl. He's going. They double him. He gets a nice pass off to DJ. They try to cut DJ's retreat out of the corner, but he gets out of there. Shaw wants to Euro step on the wrong side of the glass, but Mosley gets the rebound, goes up and in. And I'm going to tell you what, it's getting awfully close to a foul there.
Yeah, and I think Jalen was trying to dunk that ball. He knew he had to take it up strong.
Absolutely. Here's the shot off the iron and moving to the basket. And Brisbane moves well. Just a junior. Shaw quickly into the forecourt. They rematch, they being Sacred Heart. We had a back door for a minute to DJ, but we missed him when he was open, and there's going to be a reach-in foul. And Chavis says, "Oh, Mr. Referee, I didn't mean to."
Pleading this case, but the official saw a reach.
Second team foul and second foul on Chavis. Here's the lob outside. Originally had to play contortionist again to get the ball. NBA three by Irvin, and it almost went down. Here's Mosley. Probably got away with a walk. DJ shot blocked. Mosley rebound and up and in.
We got to keep fighting. That's the only way we're going to get back in it, Coach. And we're
You're
doing
right.
it so far.
You listen to Coach Bullard. He is telling you the gospel truth on that one.
Great job attacking the rebounds.
7-point differential. Nick Beauregard and the Knights want a timeout. We're going to take one, too, on the BallGame Blitz.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
And that's probably a good timeout, Brian, by the Sacred Heart team.
Yeah, they're challenging them to go for those boards, and we'll see if they respond to that.
I think I saw Nick address a little bit about the foul situation, not to the officials, to his own players. Move your feet, 7-11, stick up. Oh, look at Mosley. It looked like his defensive back steals. Ball loose, and we're going to knock ourselves off of it. We were giving effort. They lob it up in the air, and it's a dunk, and Chavis can finish those things. He's 6'3", his first points of the half, and they're back up to a 9-point lead. That gives them momentum and excites the crowd in the gymnasium.
Yeah, we were fighting over ourselves there to get that ball, that loose ball.
Okay, the dropping to help was Mormon. He gets the steal. They are quick. On the left wing, far away from the basket. Mormon will center the offense. DJ Traylor playing with 3 fouls on him, guarding the left-handed Mormon. They want a lob here. They skip pass across to Bell. I thought, well, it depends on how you interpret the rule, whether he walked or not.
Yeah, it looked like he took 2 gather after he caught it.
Yes. We're down 9, feeding Ridgely Reagan in the post. I thought Mormon may have held for a minute. He goes up. Shot comes off the rim. Rebound by Turner, who is also a Windex man for them. Mormon's shot up out of the iron. Again, it gets rebounded by Turner. Chavis, his 3 off the back of the iron. Good block out by Shaw. And Mosley is going to lead the break, but it's 2 on 4. We lose it, and we got to dive on it, pick it up, pivot away. DJ was listening to me.
Yeah, good job there to get that under control.
Make sure you rub off the screens. Up, we fumbled it. And they get Shaw, and that is his 3rd foul. An interesting fan here wanting an intentional foul. There is no way on the earth that could have been an intentional. And I'm sure you can hear some of the comments because I can hear them in my mic and headgear.
Important stretch. We got multiple guys, Coach, with 3. We got to stay out of foul trouble, stay within striking distance.
Absolutely. We get our defense is set here. Now we got to focus. Don't lose anybody when we start switching. Must talk. 9-point lead for the Knights. They can afford to take their time right now and keep ducking Brisbane in. And DJ's going to pick up his 4th, reaching over the back. And if you saw Coach Shelton, he knew it, and it hurts even old coaches. So DJ with his 4th, and we'll have to sub, and Zach Creasy will come in for him. Zane White's going to take Brisbane, and they lob to him, and they're going to get Zane because he put his hand on him, I guess, is what they're going to call. And they said 2-4, so that's Zach Creasy. Or 2-3. Whoa. They said 2-3. That's Ridgely. We got 3 team fouls. Mormon will reset his offense from the right wing. Zane White's got him. They get us in the Paratrooper Club miss, and Ridgely Reagan is all over it. Sky King himself. Shaw working the right sideline. They got quick hands. Here comes the backdoor pass. Mosley shot left a little short. And Brian, we're doing the right things, but we're leaving a little short. We got to go up strong and make sure we get it down.
Yeah, a little short, but also could have been some body contact there too, Coach. I couldn't really tell.
Zach Creasy on the lob. Ridgely wants to go up, and he got fouled, and that should be on Turner. It would just be his 2nd and team 3rd. But it sends Ridgely Reagan to the line for 2 free throws. He was 1 for 2 his last time there. Shot it, got it. It's 4 of 7 right now at the free throw line. Hits this one. Gaines coming back in for Turner. Gaines has some reach and length on him too. Second one, shot it, got it. And it'll bring Jaden Irvin back in to give Ridgely Reagan a well-deserved rest, Brian.
Yeah, he needs some rest and try to not pick up that 4th. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Important stretch, Coach. We got to dig in and get stops and finish them with rebounds.
Aiden Shaw, now they switch. He had Chavis. And we double down on the baseline. They're looking for the kick out. Gaines just inside the arc. That's a 2-pointer, though.
Hey, you'll live with that shot,
yeah.
Coach. We forced it outside. He makes a tough jump shot.
And they did a good job on the double down, getting it out of there to an open player. Creasy hauls it down, goes to Irvin. Irvin wants to go up, bounces it off. We may have overpassed then. Mosley up, no good, and they'll get the rebound. Brian, I think we overpassed then.
We did. Jalen should have shot the first one. Good defense there by Zane White, I think, Coach.
Yes, it was great defense by Zane White. That looked like a hopscotch contest, and then there was so much hopping by all the players. 38-29, 9-point lead. We're late in the 3rd quarter, less than 2 minutes. Irvin gets across. We want to find Shaw, and we do, and they've got a fresh Andre Bell, who's a very good defender on him. Shaw gets away, but there's enough bump and run that they switched off Brisbane, who's got height on him and same quickness. And we need some good screens, and we've got to brush by and not allow them to switch. There's the pass off to Mosley. They'll probably get the block. I don't know why. I hesitated because I watched the arms incorrectly, but it was a clear block then.
Yeah, we were fortunate there to – I think he slid up underneath us maybe a little bit late. Pretty good play there on the pick and roll.
4th team foul, Gaines' 2nd foul. Mosley at the line for 2, and he drops that one in there. He's got 5 in the quarter. That's his first free throw shot tonight. I must have missed one. I was right.
Basket went in.
The basket went in.
Yeah, it was
okay.
3-point play.
3-point play. So incorrectly I call it, but hey, we've gotten back to within 6. Let's take a timeout on the network.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
And we are back here. Brian, great job on picking up the basket. I was so concerned about the block charge situation, I didn't see the basket go through.
Basket went in, and we've turned a 12-point lead for the Knights into a 6-point lead, so we got to keep fighting back.
Need two good defensive stands in this. Nice lob, and that was the right one. We switch it off. They give it to Brisbane. He's going to take the hop. Baines, and Baines is shooting well from just inside the arc, about a 14-footer. It's his second one. Back to an 8-point game. Here's the full court press. Bell draped all over Shaw. Matter of fact, it was like white on rice. Nice back door, clearing cut, another back door. And if we could have seen him, but we couldn't, they were doubling. Pivot away from pressure, people, and they say it was last touch by Aiden Shaw. Now, we don't need a disastrous last minute like we had at the end of the half.
No, we got to close strong.
39 seconds on your Thompson and Smith scoreboard. Mormon holding the ball with 30 seconds. Don't forget about Mitchell's Body Shop is one of your sponsors. Also, Jackson State Community College Dynamics Physical down to 22. We help, and he picks it back up. Jones Chevrolet and the Blacksmith, best steaks in town. 13 seconds. They start the offense. They drive. They get a man free. And we didn't have any help for Gaines, and he's got 6, and he's been big to push it to 10. 5 seconds. Shaw wants to get a shot off. He goes up, a running one-hander, bounces off the rim and control, but the shot got off late by them. 42-32, 10-point lead at the end of 3 quarters of play. Let's take that timeout.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
Back with the final quarter play. Brian, what are some things to watch for? And we got to get Shaw back into the scoring.
Yeah, we're going to have to knock down some shots, and they're making us work really hard. Our points coming off second chance opportunities, and this is kind of your last push to get it to a 5-6 point game. Start there, and then work your way down. Make some shots and get some stops, and we can get back in the game.
Really need to score early. I don't always say that at the start of the fourth quarter, but being down 10, it's nice to cut it to 8 and then get a good defensive stand.
Yep.
Shaw gets the basketball. That's one of the few quarters you'll see Aiden, unless he's in foul trouble, shut out. A lot of hand action there, both of them. They could almost hold hands right there. Feeding into the post to Mosley. He goes left. His left hook up, no good. He gets his own rebound, goes up. He got blocked from behind, and you could see it right on his hand.
Yep. And that might, they're saying they want it clean, but when it's from behind, it makes it tough.
Yes. He'll go there for 2. He hit his last one. He's got 10 in the contest. These are all unofficial stats. Here is the first one by Mosley. Shot it, got it. He's got 11, and that's important. But like I said, we need to cut it to 8 and then play great defense. Don't forget, while he's tying his shoe, about Carlock Nissan, Thompson and Smith Insurance. The Tennessee National Guard, great people. Second one, boy, that was nice.
Those are big, Coach. If he can start knocking those down, that's another weapon for us.
Yes.
He's going to get fouled with the way he jumps and controls his body.
He's quick. You're right. He jumps well. He can twist his body around. Oh, to be young again, Brian.
Right.
This is Mormon. I like it better when he's going to his right, but he's got a quick crossover back to his left. We make him give it up. They go down to the left baseline. Ran Brisbane through there, and that time Mosley was sneaky. Now back tip, and somebody should have warned him by hollering wolf.
Yep.
No, fans, Brian and I can't holler wolf from up here. Substitution, Irvin in, Zane White out. DJ Traylor sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. That's an important note. Shaw needs to get back into scoring, but we'll take team play too. That's one. Nick won't be upset with the officials. He's going to be upset with his player. And that is the 6th foul. And believe it or not, that's Mormon's first foul. We run that nice play to Ridgely. He wants to go up. He gets it rejected. Now they've got a runaway. And Chavis cashes in on the dunk. Chavis has 11. And that hurts. That gives their crowd excitement. That feeds the energy of their team.
Oh, Ridgely was standing out of bounds, Coach.
Yes, he was.
Well,
and we throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, we caught a break there, but couldn't take advantage.
Yep, Zane White's going to come back in the ball game. Ridgely Reagan comes out. 10-point lead with 6:52 on the Thompson and Smith scoreboard in this 4th quarter. Don't forget about Lonnie Cobb, Ford, Ness Realty, Bank of Jackson, and Arrington Funeral Home Directors. White on Mormon. He's got a tough job, but Zane will take it as a senior. He stays down. They move it around the perimeter. Skip pass across to Bell in that right corner. He reverses, goes baseline. We almost got it, but now Chavis has got it, goes and lays it in. Cannot give Chavis that long step. He's got 13. They want to double Shaw, and that's what they're going to do. We've got to get some help. And you also have to be wary of the time. There we go. Get it across the line. Jaden Irvin wants to go to the goal. Zane White goes up. He gets his shot blocked, picks it up. Those are quick, active hands in there. White with a reverse layup and in. We've got a timeout coming on the floor. They take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout and be back on the ball game Blitz. And I guess we are going to, okay, we're going to take the timeout.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
We are back. You are getting a shot from camera 1, 46-36. Big defensive possession, Brian.
Yeah, big basket there by Zane. We got to get some stops.
Mormon, we cut him off, but Bell is good for it, and he was falling away. 2-pointer. Gives him 5 on the night. We quickly go, and we break it quite easily that time. Jalen has to hold it up. Here's Shaw going through, tried to, and got it, hit the bottom of the rim a little bit.
Yep.
They have shot blockers, and they can intimidate you and change your shot. Proper call, Mona. I'm going to be honest with you. Mona would have graded high tonight. She has done a great job on this game.
Yeah, she nailed that one. Aiden did knock it away, but then Chavis hit it as he was trying to gather the ball out of bounds.
The rifleman in, Gage Boykin, to give a rest. Here we go. Shaw, they're going to clear out so they can't now. They're still jumping. Brisbane's going to come to jumping. And that's where we're waiting for the pass. They call that reception the baby bottle grab.
Yep.
Some coaches do. You must meet that pass. They'll foul you. They were giving us a little trouble getting it in. Gage barely gets it in, and we get it. And now we don't know where the ball is. And we turn it over. And they take themselves out of a dunk then. And Chavis fouls.
And now being the 1-on-1, this is good for us, Coach.
It is, and should be Boykin going to the line. I've got 4, and they have 4 on the official board. Looks like Reagan and Zane White about to check in, but Zane will have to wait because Boykin at the line. He's got 2 points tonight, shooting his first free throws. Senior player. Got good jumping springs there in for us on the rebound. But you don't get a rebound on that one. That one is he shot it and got it. Boykin for his second one. Ridgely Reagan getting some instruction from Coach Theismann. And if they get the rebound, they're liable to throw it. They've got a 2-on-1 backcourt, but we hit it. Good job by Boykin. He's got 4 on the night, and here comes Zane White, the senior.
And we're going to come up and extend some pressure, see if we can get some turnovers.
They're going to reverse it. Brisbane will take a couple of dribbles. He gets his pass tipped. Or actually, and we foul, but that was not Brisbane, but Turner that took a couple of dribbles. Just our 4th team foul. That can work for you and against you, Brian, when you've only got 4 team fouls.
Yeah.
Zane White's first. They run off of a screen. They run a back door to Brisbane. He's tall enough. He takes one dribble, lays a nice left-handed move by Ron Brisbane. I've got him unofficially with 5. They tap the ball, and they're trying to cut that return pass off. And they don't want Shaw handling. They'll go to trap. Ridgely's got it. He'll bring it up 4. He's a pretty good dribble. Nice pass to Shaw. Shaw guarded by Brisbane. They've tried to keep somebody taller on Shaw than he is.
Yep.
Here's Mosley. A little nice Euro step or whatever you want to call it. He's got 2 more for 14. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag, filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
We are back 50-40, 4:23 for Jackson Christian. Get back into a tie or take the lead. Don't forget about some great sponsors. Please tell these people you appreciate them. Tennessee National Guard, Aloha Pools, Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, Elite Dental, McCoy's Heating and Air, and, of course, Hub City Deli, the Kaufman's Furniture. Those are great people. Now, they've got the basketball, they being Sacred Heart. Bell to inbound. We're face guarding, and they run. We held and got away with it then. And they get the ball in. We knock it away, but they get it quickly. This is Johnson with it. Keelan Johnson, he gets it to Moorman, and we got to make Moorman go right and not let him return to the left because he can split us on that one. They throw it up in the air and had Turner ready to dunk the basketball. And they've got a 12-point lead, and the momentum is their way. Into the White to Mosley. Mosley wants, and I think his feet slid. So we've got a turnover. Thought we were going to have a great play for a minute, Brian.
Yeah, good job there. Jay just won too many steps. He might have should just taken it up right away. Shot blocker or not there. Can't really worried about it.
Bell to inbound, and Brisbane reverse pivoted, had Zach pinned, but Zach did a good job getting around him.
Yep.
Zane White's got Brisbane, and this time they let him get it inbounds. They're going to make him dribble. And Zane didn't mean to bump him, but he got the foul then.
That's okay. Still just the 5th, Zane's 2nd, and it stops the momentum there. from Sacred Heart.
That's right, because he was about to gain the advantage on the step. Looks like Mormon, they'll let Brisbane, who's a very good player, he'll be back. He's a junior. And did you get wiped out, Brian?
I got knocked out by some headphones, but I was watching, though. I was trying to make a play.
We've let Mormon go, and I like it. We can cut him off better when he goes right. Chavis has it, kicks it back out. A.J. Mormon will try it again. They slip the screen. We go to double, but he gets rid of it. And Zane recovers and keeps Chavis.
We had a cutter, and they missed him.
And coach has to call a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout with them on the BallGame Blitz.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
At Arrington Funeral Director,
we're back. The timeout didn't go 60 seconds like it was supposed to, but that's okay. Brian need that defense right now.
Yeah, got to try to gamble, get some steals, see if we can get some turnovers and try to get back in this thing.
A little dribble handoff. They'll get Ridgely. It's kind of like Ridgely had a saddle on him. And that's Ridgely's fourth foul. But at this point in the game, you got to go after him. 16 foul. So they'll be in the 1-and-1 on the next one. And they throw deep into the backcourt. Mormon's got it in his right hand, and he's good with it. But, again, we've lost Chavis on the baseline. 14-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Creasy's got it, streaks down the left side, goes up from about 5, gets it rejected. That one by number 2, Turner. And this time, number 11, Brisbane, is on for his second three-pointer of the night. And he's got 7 in the contest, and now it's a 17-point lead. And an unforced turnover, really, by us.
Yeah, and, escalating here. It was a 10-point game up to a 17-point game. We got to keep fighting, keep playing.
And it looks like Cole Vargason checking in. And Cole will be ball man you, and you try to come on the line and up the line. Those are some terms. Now, that's an offensive foul. And both referees got it in the correct call. You do not shoot free throws here. It'll be thrown in on the side, I believe, or yes. Mona tries to, she is doing a good job, and she recognized there could be moisture on the floor. And so we've got now they're going to change it and say on the baseline. Here comes I like these little things. They didn't have them when I played or coached. They have just come out the last few years. Now, the NBA's been using something like that a lot longer. Brian, we can still come back, but it's going to take some real work to come back.
Yeah, we got to hit some threes and get some stops. We just got to keep fighting, keep playing. You don't ever know what can happen. You
really don't. Ridgely Reagan to inbound. Shaw, and they'll try to double him to make him give it up. This is a version of a zone press. DJ Traylor back in there, goes to it. His shot gets blocked. Long pass to Bell, and Bell lays it over the rim, his 6th point of the quarter. And he's got 9 in the game, and they have a 19-point lead. DJ again looking for help. That's backcourt. Well, he barely kept it from being backcourt. 3 up off the iron. Mosley with rebound. He's fouled. It should be an old-fashioned 3-point play. He'll get 1 free throw.
Got to keep going, and that's what Jalen's doing.
Yes.
Got to keep fighting, getting rebounds, and keep playing hard, respecting the game.
Make sure you got the good body language and play the game. Big free throw coming up here. I know it's a big lead, but every point helps. This one bounces off the iron. DJ touched it last, I think they'll say. And Irvin will come back in. DJ goes out. And this will be an offensive-defensive substitution they'll do every time.
Yeah.
Cole Vargason has Bell. And he's kind of playing the center fielder. He'll jump the pass, and then it goes down the court back to Mormon. And he stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
Now, when I was walking in, how dark that is, it's hard to really tell where you are on the floor. And I've seen that a couple times tonight.
Well, it's hard for the players, and
Yeah.
I give the officials credit for doing a pretty good job with this sideline.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have that white line there. If I was a player, I would like it. There's a little stutter step trip. Vargason's three off the iron. Rebound comes down to Brisbane, and looks like Jaden Irvin's going to foul him. Be Jaden's first if my stats are right. Also will be the 7th team foul. Now, if I'm not mistaken, though, Brisbane a pretty good free throw shooter. We'll check this out. And, whoops, wrong set of stats. Brisbane at the line for a big 1-and-1 for his team. Makes the first one, and that was smooth. Second one, shot it, got it. And that young man is cool as a cucumber at the free throw line. Mormon picks up Shaw. Back to Ridgely Reagan, to Jaden Irvin, back. And that's just what you do to a zone press. They've alternated man and zone. We go to Mosley, but Brian, we're just a little behind.
Yeah.
On the pass.
Yeah, a little behind there. Still try to execute your offense, get a good shot.
Here's Irvin's three, and that one not only drew rain, but nothing but string music. We hit the three. We'll take a timeout and come back on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
We are back. I was checking something. You see one of the cheerleaders backflip. And we are back, and I will remind people that I cannot take phone calls while I am on the air. (61-45), a minute 11. We've got to have the basketball very, very quickly. Vaux to inbound. They get the ball to Mormon. And Jaden Irvin fouls. He's only got two. That will just be the 8th team foul. Now coming into the game is DJ Johnson, 44. DJ is a sophomore, very popular for Sacred Heart.
Crowd favorite.
I wonder if he plays football now. At our school, Cedric plays football. In and out, the 1-and-1 rebound by Irvin. Ridgely Reagan's going to motor into the forecourt. Wow. That will be Ridgely's 5th foul. It'll be thrown in on the sideline.
What did he see there, Coach?
You had a touch foul with his hand out in front of him. He did make a little contact, but You know, he and Mosley got mugged when we were going to the north goal earlier, and somehow they missed that contact. DeMoss is into the ball game.
Ridgely played a good ball game, Coach.
Yes, he did. He played a very good
I hate he
game.
fouled out on that one, but he played a good ball game.
And we commit a foul. The basket is no good. The fans cheer, but it is no good. The foul had already been called. Matter of fact, the official was headed to administer the foul. 10 fouls on us, so Mormon will shoot 2. Lance Franks waiting to check in. That one comes out. Lance Franks in for us. Looks like Zach Creasy back in. We've got DeMoss, Irvin, Mosley leaving, and Cole Vargason. And I see Mason Vaughn with his shoe off over there, Coach, on the end of the bench.
Yeah, he's had some ice on it.
Second one good. 62-45 on your Thompson-Smith scoreboard. 55 seconds left in the game. And again, remind you to say something great to our sponsors. Vargason 3 up, rolls off. Rebound fought for. DeMoss had it, and Johnson got it for them. Here's a 3. And that is good. You can't hear me. Vargason shot no good with 32 seconds left. And I presume somebody stepped in front of me. That was McCullough or was it McCullough or Johnson that hit that 3?
I think it was Johnson that hit it. Yeah, DJ Johnson.
Okay, DJ Johnson with 3. We want to give him. He throws a hook up. Or actually, that is 32 Dancy that throws that up for 2. Here's Irvin's shot up and good. Jaden has had a good fourth quarter. 3 seconds, they get it in. This will be the last throw. It'll be a throw at the bucket, or will he shoot? He won't shoot it at all. You have a final of Sacred Heart 67-47 over Jackson Christian. They hold on to first place, and we'll see if we can find out what happened with TCA, whether we're still solely in possession of second or we're tied with TCA. But we're going to take a timeout on the ball game Blitz.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
We are back. The wheels came off the bus in the second half. 67-47 game. Sacred Heart beats Jackson Christian. We're trying to find out if we have held on to second by ourselves. I'm almost sure without getting a score that TCA probably beat Tipton Rosemark tonight.
Yeah, I would say so, especially bouncing back after their game with us on Friday. I'm sure they're a good team. They probably responded well tonight. And, you know, Coach, you look at the score and it's a 20-point game. But, you know, it was back and forth in the first half. They made a run there to end the first half, and then they do what they do. And if you make some turnovers and they get some dunks and start getting some momentum, it can spiral. And that's what happened to us there down the stretch. And, you know, just didn't make enough baskets to keep pace there.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, we had the crazy or bad third quarter again, which really we were still within striking distance at half. Unfortunately, they scored. I have to eat my words on the bad quarter. We actually held them to 11 in the third. They scored 25 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 25 in the fourth, and we kept it. It got to 12, and then we made a run and got to 7. He called a timeout, made a little run. We made another one, got it to 6, and he called a timeout. So you got to give credit to Coach. He did a good job using his timeouts when we made runs, kind of slowing us down. And when you feed off you get the momentum plays, you get the dunks, you get all that stuff. It gets folks excited. It's only 2 points, but it does get folks excited. And this team's athletic. But Coach, I tell you what, watching them shoot the mid-range jump shot, Gaines hit 2, Bell hit 1. The mid-range is something that you don't see a whole lot of anymore. And they're a pretty fundamental team as well.
And they drew our help side on some plays, and we had guys coming from their right corner that were open because they had to give help. And there's a key term: you must help the helper. I don't care whether you drop, whether you come from across, where you come from, but you have to help the helper, because then guys get reluctant to help if they don't get help. Let me run through the scoring, and then we're going to take one more quick timeout and then be back with that. But scoring, Bell had 9 for them. Malachi Chavis, their leading scorer, had 13. He averages 12. Turner had 9. Keelan Johnson had 4. 11 for A.J. Mormon. 10 for Ron Brisbane. 6 for Gaines. 3 for DJ Johnson, and 2 for Dancy. Those are unofficial stats for 67 points. For Jackson Christian with 47 points. Aiden Shaw had 8. And here's the item, Brian. I'll let you think about it and comment on it when we come back. He did not score in the second half tonight.
Yeah.
16 points for Jalen Mosley, who had a big second half. Most of those points, I think 14 of them came in the second half. Ridgely Reagan had 11, and 5 for Irvin, 4 for Zane White, 4 for Gage Boykin. And that was all our scoring. We only had 6 in scoring. We're going to take a quick timeout, come back, give us time to get a couple of thoughts together and check on TCA. You're listening to the BallGame Blitz.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, round recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Tough loss tonight for the Eagles with a chance to go into first, but they're still in second place. And, Brian, we have learned that TCA did win, so both teams are 8-3 and tied for second. Sacred Heart moves on to 10-1 in the district.
Yeah, and, you know, we control our own destiny for the 2 seed with us having the 2 wins over Trinity Christian, and we control our own destiny, and we take care of business on the road. Now, you know, going to Tipton's not an easy place to play. They have Ramsey. He's a double-double guy. They have Sam Cannon that can shoot the basketball. And they kind of grinded it out with us the last time. I think we ended up winning by 10 or so. But, you know, it will not be an easy game Friday night. We need to make sure that we handle our business these next 2 region games, district games, and get us the 2 seed. And Coach, we talked about it. It did spiral out of control a little bit there, but, you know, we're back and forth with them, and ball bounces a couple different ways and a couple different calls here and there, and it might be a closer game. And so, you know, the first time they went up and they let us come back, this time they got their advantage and they didn't let us come back. They put us away, and that's what good teams do. 10-1, that record speaks for itself. They're a good team, and you will see them make a run in the postseason.
You can't let them get that momentum. You hit on a key thing. 3 dunks really helped. The crowd got behind them. They got energized. We had played a creditable first half. Both teams did, but we didn't have much of an advantage. They outscored us 11-8 in the third quarter and then 25-15 in that second quarter after already having a lead at halftime of 31-22. And so they just kept adding to it. Now, our offense was better, but theirs was much better than the first time when neither team reached it. But guess what? We're still tied for second. The advantage is ours. If they wind up finishing first and there's a 2-way tie, we have head-to-head advantage. What we don't want is the third place tie. And what you and I will have to do before Friday night is check and see if USJ has a chance to tie it all up with 3 teams in second place.
Right, and we'll have all that ironed out and get a good handle on what the postseason will look like, and you know, still a ton to play for. That this doesn't define who we are. It's a tough loss to a tough team and at their place and their home court, and they shoot well here, and that's what they did tonight.
They really do, and we've got some things. Coach Teichman, a very good young coach. We've got some young people that will learn. We've got little things to work on, like stepping up, meeting those passes. Sometimes you get comfortable, you think it's going to get there, and blocking out so important. But then when you block out, you got to go get it.
Yeah.
I remember John Wooden say, "Go get it, go get it, go get it" at a coaching clinic. He repeated that 10 times.
And you got to also, Coach, sorry to cut you off, but in a game like this, and I've heard this will stick with me forever, is you got to be quick but don't hurry.
Yep.
And you can't be slow with the ball, but if you get in a hurry, you start batting it around and speeding up, and that's what they want. And, Coach Beauregard coming from that Bolivar style, and we played against them in sub-state games when I was coming up, and if we were quick and got us sped up, we would turn it over. And it's when we handled the ball, met our passes, make good shots, and you're gonna get good shots. And so, but that's what they do. That's what they want you to do.
And they won't take the foot off the gas. The other thing, I know Kyle, because I read his lips one time, we didn't help the helper very well all night, and that's important.
Yep.
And when you do that, you got to scramble rotation, things like that. Those are things we got an extra day to get ready for Tipton Rosemark. They do for us, but Kyle's such a great teacher, and hopefully Vaughn is not hurt. Coach, your final words tonight.
Yeah, we got to bounce back from this one. You get an extra day. You're probably not going to get practice tomorrow, judging by the weather. We'll see what happens for Wednesday. But a day off might not be the worst thing.
Could heal some bodies.
Yeah, day off might not be the worst thing, and they'll get a good game plan, scouting report, and you can bet, and I would bet, that these guys will be ready to roll Friday night at Tipton Rosemark.
Yeah, we do. We have 2 games left in the regular season.
And our girls will play. So
we'll have a girls game Friday.
Don't forget about that.
And they play also. They will play Fayette Academy the next week. And then we got to wait for the drawings and the pairings, and a little bit different in Division II. You want to finish first or second, especially in its boys, because then you don't have to play in the early rounds of the tournament. Our pregame and postgame shows brought to you by Great American Sports, Mitchell's Body Shop, Jackson State Community College, Dynamics Physical Therapy, Jones Chevrolet, the Blacksmith, and, of course, your scoreboard, Thompson Smith. We've talked about the other advertisers. Please go by and say something nice to each one of them. Thought we had some great camera shots. It was a great ball game, exciting. Both teams played hard. Great camera shots by Eric and Chris. They do such a good job. Summer Sturgis here with us tonight. No, Gary's not with us. But Summer.
Gary get the night off?
Gary got a night off, one game, etc. But we're glad to have Summer because she did so much baseball and softball with us. And hopefully she'll grace us with her presence in baseball and softball. I hope that was an affirmative nod that I got. I'm trying to look. My peripheral vision has gone a little bit. I've got one of the great color men for basketball, and like I said, great motivational guy. And you know what? Schedule a visit Jackson Christian School just to see Brian Bullard. But also the great school with great academics and great athletics. And we've got a football banquet coming up pretty soon, and it's a dandy one every year. Coach Darby Palmer, one of the finest young men. Great coaching staff if you want your young people led by young men and young ladies that coach for us like that. What a great place. And I know you say, Coach, you're doing a commercial for the school. Well, Brian and I are part of the school. He in a different way than I am, but we want you to come by. Now, cameras, Eric Inman, Chris, and, of course, Summer Sturgis, color, our buddy Brian Bullard. I'm Coach Joe Holloway, did the play-by-play, and remind you this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz Network. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz is prohibited, and I do mean strictly prohibited. We want to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night all.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name